Howdy you all, it's time to play Ghost Frontline 2. So, I need to do the event, so yeah. Let me get it started. As it makes a beep sound. And I hear fireworks in the background. How do you have
Frontline.
Okay. I haven't been doing this. I probably should have. I have 15 days to it should be good.
Catch up.
I want to get this song's copyrighted. I probably isn't. It's really good though. Tap it down a bit. I have an issue with my mic now. I'll put it right here. I'll know that how I can. The dormitory as the music final beats conclude. Yoshi finishes the dance practice with the perfect emotion. Your idol. Your idol indeed. I cannot help but clap at this memorizing display. I was hoping she would talk. Commander. This reminds me of like one of the shotgun frontline or Ghost Frontline characters. When did you it's already that late already? Yeah, bye. Can wait, no rush. No, that won't do. I was the one who invited you. You are here to help me out too. Okay, sit down, have tea. Howdy, Gordon Wood. How you doing? Yoshi. At times I just stare and it's like, and it's a foreign language, it's just, to be fair, I'm probably not very good at saying people's names in the first place. Expensively carries over a chair, stuffing a mug of steaming hot tea in my hand. A flowery fragrance hits me, illuminating from the cup's contents. No need to go that far. You told me before that you wanted me to help you tidy up some neutral data, right? Yes, the records I wanted you to go over with me are from before the special day as well. A time not unlike now. A memorable experience, yes? Yeah, it wasn't exciting or frightening or anything that changed the world. Still, I look back on it fondly and it taught me a lot. Alright, I'll do my best to help you. Shall we begin? Yeah, I'll be in your care. I hear fireworks. Is she gonna do a dance? Command camera over here. Connection is good and visible clear. Well done. Yoshi. Right, let's have a look. This place looks familiar. It should be. There were heroes nearby, right, Commander? That's right, I think your first time should be done in a familiar place. All good. All done, you have everything when you're guiding the genius. You should also pay attention too. This is the time to be thinking about things like this. I should use the time to properly sort out my neutral cloud. I'm ready. I summon South Pacific, and the stars align, and he shows up the moment you say that. It's gonna be like super easy.
おじけついたの頑張れもっと
It does like more hitting. Howdy, howdy, South Pacific. You have been summoned at the correct time. Howdy, howdy, Anthem. How are you? Playing my waifu game.
私の新発明味わってみて降参するのは今のうちよ
Yeah, I need to do the current event
今のう
soon.
ちよ
Now, some of you like the Danish Starline
任
or
務完了
Honkai Star Rail stuff.
警戒を怠らないで
No, I'm not gonna even touch this
気を
one.
抜けないわ
I don't know if I should, I should just double check who's going to probably come out next. What do you say? Oh yeah, this is like, well, the gameplay could be harder, but at the same time, that tail end of the game is hard. So, early on auto. So, enemies aren't that hard, but yeah. It's like the better gotcha,
味わってみて
the upper gotcha games, if I would say
降
so.
参するのは今のうちよ
Yeah, yeah.
降参するのは今のうちよ
So, let me double check who's going to pop up next. Think. Yeah. Probably should start prioritizing characters I really want, seeing that I failed on Victor. So. I think this story's not going to last as long. So. Felling it's pretty quick. That'll take you to the Holy Grail.
味わってみて降参するのは今のうちよ
Merc questions what class is he? Is he Saber
降参するのは今のう
or
ちよ
Caster? Or something like that.
ターゲット確認
That organization is going smoothly so far. Never thought you would run into Nagant and Kishnia there. Yeah, I was a bit shocked too with how big the world is. Running into the past companions by sheer chance might as well be a miracle. And they helped me out a lot back then too. I haven't gotten the chance to thank them properly since I got on board. Maybe I should go and take some flowers with me. What do you think, Commander? That's a good idea. Expressing your thoughts with flowers is a holiday tradition too. It might be difficult to get real flowers in the contamination zone though. What flowers are you thinking of? You're a wraith ghost, so you think you're a caster? Well, your dreams are hoping that you're an archer. The issue is that casters can just portray their masters and be fine by themselves. What flowers are good for expressing gratitude? Let me think about them. How about carnations? Carnations might be a little too, well, maybe Nargants would be happy with that. Right, carnation is expressing both gratitude and respect. Krishnishna, I feel like she'd like any flower so long as it's made out of Sardius gold. yeah, cast it. Right, do you have any flowers you're fond of, Commander? Flowers I'm fond of? I have a few, but I can't really pick out a particular favorite. That's right. I think... Alright. It's alright, I'm just asking for the sake of it. No need to think too hard. Here, let me fill your tea. There's some dried flowers added in the tea. Yeah, it's a nice fragrance, right? If only we had some cookies to go with it. Clearly. Confers my thoughts with her cheery tone. I take a good sniff of the alcohol, or I want to say alcohol, liquid aroma. Yeah, it's lovely, okay. I think that'll do it. Let's go back to organization. Yeah, of course.
404を敵に回したのが運の尽きよ。
My air conditioning popped it back on. Yeah. But to be fair, I have like a lot of the characters, so I might go over how many characters I have on it at some point. So, like, I think I have Gelter, and P2. No, 3. I said on stream once. So. Yeah. Commander, when the situation calls for it, even not so proper methods should be used, right? You mean when you hacked into the city's CCTV? Well, you shouldn't, or, well, you didn't use it for anything miraculous or malicious, and everything ended well. Yeah, those fireworks are also going off around where I'm at, so... My dog hates fireworks, so she ended up hiding near me. I think it's fine now because she hasn't heard anymore. I know, right? You're the best commander. Yeah, I had a day off today. I was able to make the thumbnails early, make the schedule early. I made the first draft of chapter 8. I need to go in and add more details and stuff. So, I was able to do that today. That's why I played until like... I played until 3 o'clock yesterday. So yeah. Yeah. We went as far as to help Professor Brownin look for Illuma. Just so you could have some artificial snow, there must be something more at play. But yeah, I had a day off today. I was able to sleep in and then do some stuff. So, you're right, Commander. Yeah, 3 days weekends are always nice. I did initially seek him out because I wanted to use artificial snow for our performance after knowing that what Luma meant to him, though I couldn't just let it be. Yeah, school. High school, if you remember. Or unless your high school or schooling was different. Sometimes they had there's 3 days weekends. So, and before I realized that, I started taking it like a competition with how good Luma was at running away. Haha, that does sound like something you would do. Should I take that as a compliment, Commander? Of course, if you weren't like that, you wouldn't have been able to continue dancing. So yeah. Commander, seriously, get all that sincere. I'll all of a sudden it's embarrassing. Getting all sincere all of a sudden it's embarrassing, you know. But I do like it, hee hee. Also vacations, that's another thing. Rebellion Spiral makes me ease up too. I'm looking forward to a little to what's next. Shall we continue? Yep, this is the best part of the performance. I'm gonna come quick over here. What's that for music? Don't you want to take a break? You've been at it for so long. Does this mean I have to get to enjoy your dancing again? I just can't keep anything from you, can I? Well, very well, as you wish. I'll just finish arranging the steps to this dance so you can be first person to see it. They need the image of the bit, right? Kamara, what do you think? Well, I watch people dancing. I feel better, happier. Does it mean you like it? Can I take that to mean you approve? Of course. Yeah, idols. People have them, so. Oh, that's great. Actually, there's more after this. Also, intermission should be over by now, right? We aren't done yet. Ah, you're right. I think I should wait until it's all over before putting on the show for you. Yeah, they got some moves going. What's this? Oh. Little thing they were talking about. Be fast and quick. Oh yeah, they have years of experience, right? Let's go. Right. I forget what your skin looks like. I need to take a look at it. I was tempted to get Victor's skin if I actually got her, but I didn't get her, so. A robot. Taken out. A bunch of dots. Commander, what's with you being up all serious all of a sudden? I'm just thinking that if it weren't for you noticing what we really wanted, who knows how long it would have been misunderstood for. And it was nothing impressive. very long name told me that the soul of dance is expressionism. So I hurriedly began to observe people around me to see what they express with the smallest expressions and movements. I suppose I end up in the right place the wrong way. The soul of the dance is expressionism, an interesting phase. It's true that when I watch European sharply, I can feel their emotions sometimes. And you get it, Commander. That's right, the things on your mind that you cannot speak, emotions cannot declare, all the things that cannot be expressed through dance. All of that can be expressed through dance. After the whole business with the Professor Brownie and Lumi, began even more certain about this. Dance can go beyond the boundaries of death and speak to the soul. If it wasn't for Lumi's dance, imagining the regrets of the professional and his wife would have had. Don't forget your own part in it. You helped out a lot. I patted her on the head. She looked upwards. She'd red creeping on to her happy face. I was really happy to be able to help Lumi and the professor. I want to convey more and more things with dance from now on too. I'm sure you'll manage it. I don't really understand dancing, but if you need help, I'll always be there. Speaking of this, I really don't have another request for you, but I'll tell you after we're done for good with the organizing. There's not much left. Let's clear it all out in one go. Alright. I have a feeling this event's really short. Let me click confirm. It is really short. I can click all of these. I'll click them. Double check the shop. Skins. Are you talking about this? Oh my, am I still prefer something like this. No, I don't have her. So, unfortunately, I just can't say that. Unfortunately, I don't have her. This song's really good. A lot of people lose a lot of things to a lot of characters, so there's no comment on that, right? Mama. Robot moving.
改造の成果を見せるよ。任務完了。みんな警戒を怠らないで。安全に帰還するまでは気を抜けないわ。
I thought this was gonna be like a long event like the previous ones. To be honest. I'm speaking too soon, and all those little things on the side that I left over just a second ago was all the stuff on top. So.
私の新発明、味わってみて。交代するのは今のうちよ。
poison
改
pick.
造の成果を見せるよ。ハンデをあげる。目標申告。
They're all organized good work, Yohi. I should be the one saying that, Commander. All the redundant is gone and I feel much better for it. Thank you. I prepared a present for all of this, actually. A present no need actually to keep everything in good shape. It is my duty as a commander. Oh, it's nothing expensive. I made it myself. Take it. Here he retrieves a box from the shelf behind, producing a flower pieced together with mechanical parts. Flower stems and cows were constructed with levers and gears and bells with gradients of copper and stemmed with shattered crystals, much like it was dedicated to this present. Might this be a bogus? I don't even think I said that right. Yeah, it's about time of the year and I wanted to give you flowers too. I'm told that the bogus... Feels like I'm saying it wrong. Signalize gentleness and resilience. I wanted to use it to express my gratitude for your efforts in treating everyone gently, including me. But a male flower will never wilt, which means that I will never be separated from you. I said it gently, glinted male flower in the faint light upon its petals, warm and pleasant. Thank you, I'll treasure it. You said you had something else you wanted of me. What is it? Yeah, you mentioned it earlier with Vapories and Starkey, right? The part about the soul, the dance is expressionism. I think so. But that understanding that you have of dance, you must watch them perform often. I might not be on their level yet, but Starkey's tropes performances have been gaining great views from the public. Commander, you should come see us dance too. Of course, but do I only need to watch? You think that that's too easy, Commander? Then you should clap loudly and liven up the atmosphere with everyone. And I'm just kidding, so long as you enjoy yourself and feel what I'm saying to get across to you. Yohi's eyes shine with light and of one absolute passion. Just faint and remaining steadfast ways strays me as well. In a time as cruel as ours, the passion will ever be of insurmountable value. Alright, I'll take you up on that.
当然の結果ですね。残念ですが、あなたはここまでです。
Dun, 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 dun. On a bright and pleasant morning, processions begin to filter into the satellite streets. The shops on the side of the streets hang up colored lights and put on displays of bouquets dyeing the otherwise monotone cityscape. Like quite a thing to see first. Oh, well, why are you talking to bats? I'm guessing when the stitching of the one girl's frontline character. So he steps in front of one such stop, lightly touching a puddle as shock makes it apparent on her face. Wow, these flowers are real. I thought they were plastic. Plants for viewing pleasure are expensive these days. Well, it is the time of year to express your wishes by giving flowers. Is that a Valentine? I feel like this should fell on like February or something on Valentine's Day. Right, Starkey's sunball. They knows response. That's something. So he inspects the image record on their phone. She scrolls up and down, failing to find Starkey's name. There's nothing. Could it be that she didn't see my message? Beep beep. As he feels anxious creeps in, phones begin stirring. Oh, Starkey's calling. Hello, can you hear me? Good morning, Starkey. Morning. Starkey saw the message compared to the previous version. The changes worked very well. Dancing with the falling snow with the audience full attention. Geez, all this talk makes me want to go on stage myself. Really, Starkey? Sparkle, my dolls. Dance squad will welcome you with open arms at any time. Sparkle, to think of it. That sure is a passionate name. I must apologize, though. The cafe has been really busy recently, and the young mistress is no help, and the Sundarius raised the standards of service again. But it's alright, no matter how busy it gets, Starkey will always keep the customers happy. I see, and here I thought you finally agreed to join. But with your approval, I'm much more confident in the changes to the routine. It's a bit early to celebrate, you know. The plan might have been perfect with Starkey's help, but where would you get the snow from? It's technically only gotten to refined enough stage to eliminate rain right, and it's limited to the white zone cities too, though we get a few scraps in the satellite cities occasionally. Don't worry, I've gotten over the files already. LUB-01 has a scientist researching our pulsation snow. Murray there on the way to their laboratory. And you already left PRY-01. Yo, he sure moved fast. The only thing left to do in PRY-01 is to practice before the performance. With the changes locked in, there's nothing left for me to do there. Once I got the news about the artificial snow, I set off right after sending you a message. You heard that LUB-01 has an excellent dessert shop, and they say that their sweets are all super cute. I really want to go take a look. Since you are in LUB-01, could you take a look and snap some photos of sweet? Starkey would be so very grateful. Oh, what? So this is your superior waifu compared to her? And that is what you're telling me? A dessert shop? This might be a good chance to get close to Starkey. I couldn't quite hear that. Was there something you didn't want Starkey to hear? No, nothing. This thing got a bit bad, that's all. Send me the shop's name, please. Give me a second, it's on top of Starkey's tongue. Oh, what was it, manager? I'm on the phone with Yohi. What's new coffee beans? Springfield's voice comes from the other side, or other end of the call. Starkey has to help carry some stuff. Be right back, C's. No problem, do what you need to do. 5 minutes later. Here's that uncool. Yo, you still there? Hey, yo, you still there? Yes, go ahead. Went ahead and asked the managers. Now, she said that artificial snow is something really impressive tech right now, and so it's hard to put into action. Is my finest work going to sink before the maiden voyage like this? Makes me angry just thinking about it. You wouldn't know unless you try. I had to go to great lengths to convince the dance squad's instructor to approve Starkey's for PRY-01 special holiday program. If we miss out, who knows how long it would have to wait for the next opportunity. If we need it for the best effect, I'll go for it, even if my odds of success is only 1%. Well, his answers as she pets the chest. Sometimes she finds many people running into her direction with stress on their faces. Stop going into that direction, everyone. Turn back. The man in front of the group shouts and the pacifiers stop in their tracks. A robot gone haywire and messed up the entire street. Look how these bubbles on my clothes, I'm soaked. I'm not a betraying blue spirit boys choose me and takes it all, oh my. I just have to wait for it to be reveal. Okay, can you hear me? Sounds like there's a loud noise over there. What's going on? Sorry, a robot kinda out of control here. I got to go take a look. A robot out of control. Man, that satellite... man, that satellite city sounds dangerous. Maybe you should go get out there first. You can ask the manager to think of something for the snow. It's no problem, I'm here already. Might as well give it a go. I'll be A-okay. He ends the call running in the direction the man indicated. But it was slippery. Before she can run a dozen steps, he steps on a pile of white foam. Just before she falls, she sends her hand supporting her and landing on her feet after a 360-degree twirl. Perfect aerial motion. If that was on stage, the audience would give him a big applause, right? This wet feeling on my hand is really icky. What is this white phone? Was that a firefighting robot? Snowing. Change of voice comes from her, right? He turns to find a small nation no taller than a half a person. Snowing. Now, what do you mean by that? Wait, are you that faulty? Before she can finish her sentence, the robot spews out a fourth a burst of bubbles hitting an unimpaired Yohi strand. Oh, my clothes. It's getting in my ear. Snow. Or snowing. That's my AC turned on. Yeah. Hold up, don't you run, not after doing a number like this on the frame. I just had to maintain. Robot runs in the distance as he quickly sweats away from the foam on her and gives chase. Snow. Oh, hold on, no. Oh no, there's someone up ahead. Robot dashes along the pavement, not far away as the senior says, and not so keen on foot. Crap, if it keeps moving, there will be a collision for sure. There's a security bot. It's not paying attention at all. Abby looks over at the security bot moving along at a leisurely pace, gritting her teeth. Screw it. Yart. How you like the robot? The little snow robot. How you like Yohi? She's a robot technically. All the girlfriend lines are like android type things. Yohi gets a running start, leaps into the air and delivers a stylish kick to the little robot's fragile joint. There's a sudden strike, makes the robot lose its balance and it falls to the ground with a protrude. I said that wrong. The old woman soon leaves the robot's path on the pavement. Dude, that was close. It nearly ran into that old lady. Olio takes the time to escort the old woman to the safer. The little robot springs to its feet again and hurries away, swaying from side to side. Oh, cute robot. Snowing. Don't just run out, gosh. It's spraying all over the place again. If this gets out of hand, Joey looks about hurriedly, searching for a way to stop the little robot. It keeps bringing around enthusiastically, not far away, continuously spewing foam. Hey, aren't you K2? Yes? Joey turns around to answer. Two familiar faces standing right behind her. M1895 and Skirchkin. You Why are you two here? Ah, finally she shows up. Well, look, it's complicated. We have some business to take care of. No time for that. Why are you all wet? Why are you wet all over? Is that robot? Did your robot go haywire? It's not mine. I don't know how to explain it. We need to stop it right now. If we just let it run around like this, we'll have an accident on our hands for sure. Can you help me out? Oh, it's seniors' duty to help out juniors after all. Wait, don't you ask. Look, there's at Ergant's reminder Trishkin hurries, bends over as she loves foam. As clouds of foam flies just above her head. Ah, she's actually here too. I was wondering when they both show up. They haven't showed up at any of the story. I guess they show up here. Any ideas, my good senior? The bubble monster's about to flood all the shops here. I'm thinking, okay, get a move on it, please. Don't just stand here playing games. Okay, your wish is my command. Kirschkit puts away her terminal following her God's footsteps and takes cover behind a toppled table. Still thinking? Of course not. We need to prioritize getting the source of the chaos under control. Right, K2, and I'll pin it down so it doesn't move as much. You look for a timing and grab it from the bubble spewing dead zone. And why is the hardest part being left to me? Kirschke. Okay, it's an order, I get it. How about an extra hour on my breakfast times from now on? Ah, no haggling. Any questions, K2? Now let's go. Quite bad at these. Let's just do one and then. But I got two lolly like characters. I'll finish all these real quick. Yeah. A lolly-ish type. Say lolly-ish type. To be fair, I think the lolly character is like younger than they are looking, to be fair. And I think more of I remember some of the Genshin characters. I'm more of the lolly type, I think. I want to think. So. I'll finish another one of these. Well, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No running this time. Hearing the sounds behind itself, the robot turns around intentionally before it could force its camera on you. Nagant has already restrained it with the ropes she had on her body. Scary, lawbreaker. You're the one that's calling all the ruckus. How dare you yell at, or yell fast, right? M1 or M1895 and Scarch K. Thank you. Without your help, I probably would have never got this little guy. Don't worry about it. Of course, you got to give an old friend a hand. Speaking of which, you still had the exact names as before, Aldous. Speaking of which, you're still the exact same as before after all this time. Really? The exact same. The exact same. What? But I tried so hard for so long. The news seemed to hit Yohi hard. This is the first time meeting you after we left Griffin, right? Oh yeah, Griffin changed her name. She goes by Kish Kid now. The young hair hasn't changed much, just like you. Still good old Nesh kids. Us elders gotta respect our tradition. The whippersnappers won't get it. And going after I got in 1985 to I got it still a difference. Sure thing, buddy. I'm called a Yohi now. Seems Emily's still recovering from shock, but Yohi's looks like she's still coming back to her senses. Yohi's your name. Your name, it sure got a nice ring to it. Oh hey, do you work around here now? No, I work in a performance trope. I came here to look for some technical assistance with artificial snow. Performance group in need of artificial snow. There's a put together a dollar dance group named called Sparkle. The trope recently took on a major contract, and the Sparkle will be responsible for part of the program. To add a bit of atmosphere, we're looking for some help with artificial snow. As the topic shifts to her spell, Yohi seems to ease up a bit. Oh, that sounds impressive. Unlike us, all we do is grunt work to help with the city security. Basically, no holidays do. We've only got a few days to rest, remember, but the first thing we encounter is a public incident. Oh, you say, do you think I could get a bonus for overtime? Sure is one hell of a holiday you're having, aren't you? Here for the You're not here for the competition. Competition? What competition? Do I get poked? Is there an event or something going on around here? A holiday event of sorts with a sizable prize pool to boot. I heard there's a few rare flowers up for grabs this time. Type that won't wither even if left alone for ages. It's been the talk of the town. How come you haven't heard about this, Yohi? Well, I suppose I've just been rather busy with putting together a dance routine and didn't have the time for much else. Are you guys here to win the cash prize and take home beautiful flowers for a special day? You got half of it right. Lucy's plans to sell the flowers off instead. Old and gray as I am, I still have little interest. I have little interest in I'm only here to help out the because of my junior. Well, I suppose all the funds of the flowers shall go to me then. I might not be interested in but it's never bad to have a bit of money on your hands for the holidays. Oh wowzers, my good senior with that expression of yours is adorable. I wish I had the camera on hand to capture this. Geez, how many times have I told you not to tease your seniors? Anyways, we're already helping out, so we might as well see it through. Let's help you tie up these loose ends. Okay, what do you plan on doing with this little guy? I have no idea who owns it. I suppose it will have to go to the security management department. Snowing. So it looks like its operation logic went well and truly gone out the window. Do you want to see snow too, like me? Now he bows down, lightly tapping on the little robot's head. It struggles, but finally still bound in place. Is it what's up? Why doesn't it feel like this little guy's AI is actually pretty advanced? Let's hope that the management department gets a read on its owner then. A moment, please. The middle-aged man ran towards the trail, waving his hand. He is a middle-aged fellow. Interesting look indeed. Thanks goodness I finally found it. The man steps in the foam emitted by the robot. flipping underfoot and leaning backwards till he crashed into the pile of foam. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Come help if you have a little time to babble. Nagan gestures to Kishni and extends a hand to the man on the ground. Are you alright? I'm fine. The man begins to get to his feet with Nagan and Kishni to help, but he stops as he leans on the ground with one hand and looks at the foam on his hand with glee. You don't trust a doctor that's not bald? But look at his face, he has the glasses, gray hair, and a coffee cup. He's also a little jolly because he's kind of chubby, right? Just feeling the low temperature was successfully maintained. Fantastic, this isn't too far off from real snow. Snow, isn't this just foam? This is not normal foam. I'm trying to emulate the texture of snow with some special materials, but I must first make sure that its temperature and melting sensation are approximate to what actually snow. This texture indeed is closer to foam in its current stage. But if this simulation is successful, I only need to add content-containing agent and adjust the formula, and it'll be complete in no time. The man wipes his face happily, observing the half-melted foam in his hand while still sitting on the ground. Complimentation the man's face. So he flares for a moment before prying her brows, observing carefully. Are you Professor Browning? Oh yes, you know me? Oh, so it's you. I saw a picture of you in the magazine in the interview about artificial snow. I came here to look for ya. Oh, a doll with an interest in snow? I'm gonna extend her hand again and Brian takes it, standing up. Thank you. There's more foam up ahead, be careful. Oh, don't worry, he's gonna fall again. Waving his head, Brian proceeds to robot sail, following his findings and gently rubbing its head. Allow me to introduce, this is Lumi, the artificial snow dispensal robot I've been working on. Recently the programming has gone a bit off and it often runs around like this, creating trouble. Oh, you want a lab coat like Steins Gate? That's all I think of when I think of lab coat is Steins Gate. Instantly. Whether it's condensation or apologize you want, I shall bear responsibility. The programming error should be verified as soon as possible. Lumi. No wonder why it's going on about snowing and whatever. Geez, I'm so slow. Professor Browning, you really must agree to a request of mine. Elliot bows deeply to Browning. And you are? Do you remember the name Yohei? I sent an email to you a few days ago looking for technical support with regards to artificial snow. Email? I remember now. Sorry, the past few days I've been busy and I haven't got time to reply yet. Alright, it's alright. I came here to talk to you about the matter for the similar reason about what I mentioned in the email. Yeah, I would like to help you, but you can see Lumi's coming state. It's not the time to commit it to the market yet. I see. I mean, head drops the disappointment. Trying to freeze Lumi from the bindings and tailing the ropes once again. But do you mind telling me the details of what you need? Perhaps it could be managed without Lumi. I live nearby. Shall we chat there? I must thank you for stopping Lumi before it actually caused a massive problem too. Oh yeah, I'd love to. Thank you, Professor Brown. Can I come visit? Or can I come Professor Brown? Bonk. Gives Kesha a good knock on the back of the head. Stop going around and making trouble for people. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Sorry, but you two are my friends. They helped me get Lumi under control just as I'm Well, they're going to. Weren't you two going to the competition? Ah, nice. Yeah, the stethoscope and big glasses to boot for an easy costume. Well, we should help you get Lumi back first. If it starts acting up again on the way, we can take care of it. You're not forgetting why we're here, are you? If we're delayed by something else in the course of going to concert, we'll miss out the cash and the flowers. Think of the holiday special edition hat you wanted. Holiday special edition hat. Wait, weren't you talking about going together just a second ago? I'm just kidding. You're supposed to be the serious one here after all. You need flowers? I happen to have some flowers at my place planted in the front yard. If you need them, take whatever ones you like as a thanks for your help. You mean we can have fresh flowers, not the plastic kind? They're real. Well, that'd be perfect. So now let's help Professor home first. Huh? Well, the little compensation compared to the citizens say who you tell me things pretty often, you know. Okay, let's get moving already. One, two, three, four, five. Ketchup. Did she say ketchup though? Sound like ketchup. Dun 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 dun. Dark. Fire. Huzzah. Ketchup. They're less than a 30-minute out, but the group arrives at Browning's residence, a two-story house with a yard of average size. I got you see, there's so many flowers in the yard. You weren't kidding. Yeah, of course, take whatever you want when you leave later. I remember when I was little, flowers were all over the place, but now that there's no more, we must make it do with artificial ones. Whenever I think of the children that never got to see plants in their natural forms, I cannot help but feel that it's such a shame. Yeah, the texture of real pills don't match by the plastic copies. We'll make good use of them. It's just that they don't stay in bloom for very long. It looks like my resale profits are going to go down a bit. Bonk. I gotta smack Kesha's head again. Stop thinking of that stuff all the time. Decorative plants are expensive and difficult to find for sale nowadays now. Why do you plant so many things, Professor? Well, that's a long story. My wife used to be quite fond of flowers and she tried to plant them many times with little success, but I managed to get it right, hee hee. It's all thanks to the temperature of the cell, I'd say, being stable, though it's only because of the temperature barely changes season to season. These flowers can be in bloom at this time of year. Of course, it's the wife thing. I knew it. Oh man, let's not stand around. The group enters the building behind Browning. Sit wherever you like. Let's go get some snacks and drinks. Oh yeah, his wife. No need. His wife isn't dead. He says, I'm thinking now, is his wife dead or he's just saying that because of his wife? Before Yoni could turn around, could turn down the off pursuit, Ryan proceeds into the kitchen, but not before putting the recorder player next to him on the way. A gentle tune fills the room and Yoni cannot stop herself from lightly swaying her body to the rhythm. What a cozy song, let me see. Dancing and Dream, I think that's an arrangement of classical piece. What was it called again? Wait, let me have a look. Yeah, that's the name. Arrangement of the piano piece. Rive du Moir. And it's quite popular as a holiday song these days. How do you know this stuff? It played in the shop I part-timed at. Harry reads about the piece on the terminal as Yongshi and Koshita is taking in the living room's furnishings. Soon after, the rich aroma of butter and cinnamon comes drifting forth from the kitchen. Oh, that's the butter, cookies, and cinnamon biscuits. Versa being able to tell the difference, being able to tell from the smell alone. And I'm pretty familiar with what different sweets smell like. I got this from Passion. Have you heard of that place? Passion? And he flips through the messages on her phone. Oh, that's the place Starkey was talking about. It's pretty famous here, the LUB01, positioned on the shopping street. There's often people queuing up outside. Don't be shy, eat whatever you like. I bought plenty. He seems like a nice guy. Why are you so suspicious of him? Like a really nice dude. How evil can he be? He just wants to make artificial snow. Sorry. What? It's not to your taste? No, I just do work related to dancing. I need to watch my weight. Dolls can get fat. Question mark. There's a face. We can't, but the other dancers all control the weight. I want to learn from them and train my mental fortitude like this way. I see, what a shame. Buying places a tray full of cookies on the table just as he lets go, how he runs over with immense excitement. Cookies, fashion cookies. There you go, don't go throwing it about. And caresses Lumi's shell, picking up the biscuit and placing it on Lumi's round head. That little guy has a gastrial molecule. Oh no, it's just like to state Lumi's curiosity, it can't actually eat. Feels like you took it along really well. You don't treat it like a robot at all, with the way you touch its head so often. Is that so? I mean, it's like my late wife, something my late wife left behind. Oh yeah, she's dead. Alright. She's gone and passed to the afterlife. Its existence is special to me. The old lady who loved the flowers, right? Oh yeah, Shannon food is wholesome. It also has classical music playing in the background. Jeez, oh, I'm sorry. It's fine, no need. Ryan smiles spectrally, taking a sip of his teacup. It's like a mug. Before doll technology became common, my wife was so digging into the field of machine learning and later research team for integration of AI with robots. But even after she passed from the illness, the program never managed to break past its technological bottleneck. Because of the lack of progress on technology level, the funds for the program were eventually cut and things came to an end. It was the first sample my life created and the only prototype. I think the idea is that you maybe can make a copy of somebody's personality through a doll, but the idea of transferring a consciousness to a doll can be questionable. Like, are you a copy of the person or your soul? A copy of the soul or what? Type of deal, so. Did you keep learning to continue developing it? Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. I think the idea of being a cyborg person slowly transitioning makes more sense, but who knows how the soul works or whatever. So. You keep learning from developing it. I feel the research is not the same as my wife's. I've added many features to Lumi that are my own research, but there's nothing I can do for the AI in it. My work can hardly be called development. To me, it's growth is more like a kid. I teach it what I know bit by bit. Lumi is very important to me. Certain gentleness appears on Professor Brown's face as he speaks of Lumi and his wife. You know, he suddenly gets a feeling that she shouldn't interrupt his reminiscing. Our guy vacation makes no note of the conversational atmosphere of our attention captured by the flowers used in the room's indoor furnishings. Lumi's AI is pretty impressive though. It was this good back then. Yeah, the scary bots from the scary management aren't on the same level at all. It's nothing compared to the dolls of today, but back then when we had a high performance AI for sure. Just thinking of it as a product of things now obsolete. I see. Right. I nearly forgot. Why was I here? Oh. Why did I say Professor, about the artificial snow. Could you tell me why you need artificial snow and what you plan to use it for? Why? Yeah, loyalty above all else. I'm a very loyal person. Why? Mincing her words well, he always tucks her hand away behind her back, running her index fingers together. Me and the others in my dance squad have a performance that's very important to us coming up, and I wanted to add some falling snow and meld the routine to give it a little oomph. I think that went down wrong. I take a sip. Ever since the perforation of the collapse radiation, people haven't had the chance to see new white snow. The fantasy of snow is a key element of our dance. This is very essence, so I wanted there to be snow at the climax of the routine, even for just a minute. Looks like this is a request I cannot say no to. He looks at Browning in surprise. If it's a small radius for a short time, and I can be there for tech support, I think Yumi should be able to manage it. I can use the chance again to run of experimental data. I'm sure the data gathered in a practical scenario will be valuable. Perfect, thank you, Professor. He jumps with joy, a blush spreading across her cheeks. Not so fast. My agreement alone is not enough. It might sound a little silly, but I would like to respect Lumi's wishes. As a doll, I'm truly happy to meet somebody who respects and loves machines like you do. So as long as you don't mind, Lumi, come here, please. Lumi? Gone from the room. I saw her run upstairs with the cookie on its head. Should I help you fetch it? It's alright, I'll go alone. Ronnie walks upstairs, but the descent alone. Was descends alone 5 minutes later. I think it escaped. Sorry, but did you really see it go upstairs? I can't find it anywhere. I saw it too. Yeah, I saw it too. Crap, did it run off again? Let's not jump to conclusions, Provision. Did you take another look inside and I'll go look out. I'll help look around outside. Kirsten and I will help as well. The flowers you gave us are precious and I can't just take them for free. Wait, I gotta go too? Yeah. What, are you not coming? Well, my senior already agreed, so I must follow in her tracks. Sorry to bother you with this again. Oh, I was just joking earlier. Please don't mind it. Please don't pay it any mind, Professor. If we make any discoveries, we'll contact you immediately. Gotta progress the story somehow. Almost halfway done with that. Okay, it's a bit longer than I thought it would be. After I completed the main part. I'm trying to think, they run on electricity. So, I would assume they have like some sort of fuel cell inside them. It makes me want to I want to ask now. Oh, look out. Energy-wise. This Google search is not helping me. Not sure. It does not help. I think I made the inside of my lip. And a window. They're really easy enemies. I just pick people that can throw AoEs. It's easier like that. Most of the time. So. AoEs to take them out and all. After leaving the professor's Browning's home, the group returns to the street side. Sorry, excuse me. There's so many people here, why is this place so packed? This is the commercial district, has all this place ahead of us. This is where you sign up for the competition too. The sign up area is decked out with special decorations. Whether you plan on to participate or not, you should go take a look. I ran into Lumi in a populated area too. Could it have? If it really started ranking, then things could go bad. Oh yeah, if you can do AoEs, one-shot things, it runs really smoothly and fast. Lumi asked for a salmon biscuit from Perseus. Is there a chance that it could have made its way to the dessert shop? The shop happens to be on the street too. How about we split up and check both locations? I'll go to the dessert shop. I probably promised Starkey that I'll take some photos of the shop for her, so it would work out for me. I'll be able to scope out the place in a way. I should go with my good senior here to the dessert place. Just too many people run sign up here. I'll reduce my efficiency in the search. Her test the top of her head, hinting Kosha that Shorty's short stare could make her disappear in the crowd. Really, you're just having a dig at me, aren't you? No way, I'll be more than willing to walk a few extra steps to the dessert shop for the sake of my senior. I suppose I'll believe you. We'll be off, Yohi. Let's be back here in 20 minutes. Oh my. South Pacific Chan. Yeah, see you then. Yohi temporarily separates from the two, traversing a cramped street and moving towards the sign-up area. The sign-ups are situated on the plaza in front of the building akin to a shopping mall. Alongside the sign-up kiosk is a series of stalls that add to the holiday atmosphere, decorated with flowers and souvenirs in a pleasant manner. Finally here, I felt like I was going to be squished flat. Could Lumi be here? Big brother, there's a little doll dancing on the music box. Do you know what these are called? What names could the toilet have? Let's go home. And he looks towards the music box. The girl gestured at a piece of holiday merchandise and displayed at one of the stalls. Inside the glass shell is a miniature stage with 2 gift boxes. Upon opening, showed a stout teddy bear and a cute doll of a girl. Takes the stage, begins to turn. Oh my. With all the dances with the teddy bear, the stage inside's pretty intricate for how small the music box is. Zoe stares for a moment at the spring music box, getting lost in it. Dance. Yeah, they're dancing. Yumi. At the sound of familiar fare, Yohi spins on the dime to find Yumi only a few spaces away from her with a few people between them. Dance, snowing. Excuse me, really, I need to get through. What are you saying? Excuse me, I really need to get through. Don't run, you Lumi. Snow. As I try, Yumi might to get through the crowd of people, Yumi still slips through her fingertips while eroding. Just like the little teddy bear inside the music box, but spilling out white foam all the while. Oh, what is this wet stuff? Oh, whose robot is this? Don't let it run around. Don't just let it run around. Ew, stop shooting that stuff already. Snow, big snow. In a way, this does not feel right when you think about it. I'm just gonna leave that as that. Soul Chan. Lumi injects a massive quantity of foam as the people panic in the space between two Jocelyn and Chubb. What is that? Don't get on me. What the hell is this white stuff? Stay away. I'm sorry, that's my purse. Please excuse me, thank you. Saying a perfect series of maneuvers meant Yohi managed to pin Yumi to the ground without injuring anybody nearby. Before the scary boss could notice the interesting Yumi managed to make her way out of the crowd, still covered in foam. For the sake of keeping their clothes clean, the passengers managed to clear a path. Keeping a proper eye on your robot for the love of. I'm really sorry. Criminal, snowing. No snowing, just hold on for a second, Yumi. Right, I should contact Gun and Krishna. Yumi immediately produces her terminal calling me Gun, Krishna, I found Yumi. That quickly, we're not even at the dessert shop. I sent you my location completely. I'm afraid they will. Snow. Run. Whoa. I haven't. Are you alright, Yumi? I ran away. I loosened my grip for just a minute. How's it going? How's it so good at running? Does it have some sort of marathon running data integrated into its AI? Feels like things are going to get more complicated. Well, this is just one part of looking for Yumi. Think of your flowers and can't stop complaining already. Come, let's go to wherever you hides. Cheer chased Yumi across 3 entire districts, but failed to catch the nimble little robot, only managing to tire themselves out in the process. Damn it, it's so good at running. Where'd it go, Nagan? Did you see it go forward? Big sis. Anyway, pivots at the sound before she can read. Yumi spews out a stream of foam. Her vision medical feed is immediately filled with white, obscuring her vision completely. I can't see. Steadily stop running. It's going in your direction. Stop it. And I'm beat. It's so just too fast. Vision blocks Yumi's path of escape. The layer quickly adjusted, squirming underneath a nearby stall's table. It runs into a table, legs shaking and disturbing the wares on sale. I got mixed and tape stabilizing the structure. You got an eye or not? Watch it. Sorry, boss. Howdy, Kelvin. Want to say is your name? Howdy. Oh, Krishna, go quickly. We can't lose it again. There's enough people over there to make up a wall. Say, you got any gadgets up your pocket that can make me fly? Do you have one of those hats with propellers on them to make people fly in your collection? That kind of thing doesn't exist. I wouldn't have it on even if I did. And on her hat, and managed to get out of the massive crowd with some effort. Just as she moves to continue the pursuit, she finds herself on the pedestrian crossing in the middle of the road. Look out, the lights are red. Huh? Car blasted by, almost blowing Nagan's hat off her head with the wind in its wake. Nice. Well, not nice for the thunderstorm, but yeah. I'm hearing like storms here, so. But yeah. You got a death wish? Sorry. I apologize, moving back to the seat of the crossing, Yohi. And it just not makes their way over. You wish the storms come your way. Storms are always nice every once in a while. Listening to the rain and stuff, so. This is bad, the little guy's nowhere to be found. Did you see where Lumi ran? I didn't see, sorry, the foam trail's gone too. This is bad, the sea's so big, it's going to be impossible to pin it down. Well, I'm sure there'll be another way, let me think. Hey, isn't that a camera over there? How about I hack into the city's CCTV and see if it's caught Lumi? What are you thinking? That's illegal. Well, our circumstances are unique. So long as we're careful and don't get caught, it'll be fine. So flooding it like the world with rain, like that one, I forget the name of that movie where the whole world was like covered with water and they're like on some floating raft type thing. So. No, it won't. How can a law enforcement officer like you know the law and still break them? But we're not doing anything bad with this CCTV, as so long as we don't get caught, nobody will know we ever access those systems. If no one knows, then we've really never have we really been there at all? Rule breakers. No means no more of your delusions. But if we just let Lumi run around the streets, it might even cause even more trouble. It's just letting it be redirection of duty. Well, it's not like Not like I mind, easier to do nothing. In Gillian, did they have like a flood world thing, or just a destruction of that world? The god frowns her brow. Think of the action movies. In order to defeat evil, the Paradas must step in the shadows. Pitch black as they may be right. May be right. Ah, yeah. It started raining. I had fireworks and then they stopped, I guess, because of the rain, or they just stopped. My dog was freaking out because she ended up hiding under my desk. Or near my desk. I suppose that's how it goes, but... Well, it's certain someone has been on the fence and, he's already on the move. He nods, already working on the hacking program. Oh, interesting. I built a series of substitute injection modes. I'm willing to try anything that would help find us Lumi. If the security system catches, then I'll just hack the security system too. Yeah. She doesn't like cloud noises like that, so... Why is she so scared all of a sudden? I think she's just filled with desire to fight, my good senior. Well, since we're already here, might as well help. Supervise her. We can't be using the CCTV for anything other than finding Lumi. Alright, come on, Grandma, let's get moving on. Inside the level 2. I have access to the CCTV system. Good work. Curzon, you can help look for them. I'll keep an eye on the security. We need to be careful. Even more work, please do remember to pay me for overtime. As if I can't afford to keep all the money from reselling the flyers if you really insist. No, I was just kidding. Yet more of the goody two-shoes attitude, unbelievable. What are you supposed to do about this? Everyone, I found something. You found me? No, just some videos of me from a few days ago, by the looks of it. Now look. Yeah, of course. I began to initially inspect the files sent over by you. Look there, Yumi hangs around the sign-up area in the commercial definition, right? It's just that throwing donuts around there is showing up there several times too. What a strange system error to have. No, nothing out of question when it's an error, I suppose. It's just going to bother those pedestrians again. Look at the foam on those lawns over there. That ought to be Lumi's work. Besides, the professor probably set up a pretty paying off of fines for its sake. Old dad that really loves his kid, huh? Why does it have to move in patterns like this? Harry goes through the possibilities with the hand on her chin before she can come to any conclusion against warning arrives. Security's on us. Yeah, it's no good without some proper espionage tools. Espionage, that's the first thing you think of, you really... Please, it is really the time to breathe. Before this, think of something really quick or we're going to be busted. Okay, partner about to find us. Have you found Yumi? 2 more files left to check, and I'll be done just in a moment. Oh, hey, there. Yumi's last person location, an abandoned building in Zone E3. Alright, let's get out of here quickly. The moment before the security program raises the line, the 3 of them cut off their connection, making a clean getaway. Saying that I'm 50% done. Yeah, I was trying to make these enemies out. さあ
任務完了。みんな警戒を怠らないで。安全に帰還する。私の新発明味わってみて。降参するのは今のうちよ。降参するのは今のうちよ。反抗するなんだな。
タンタンタンタン。
ハンデは
で
当然の結果ですね。残念ですがあなたはここまでです。
I think that's all I need. Probably. I just have to have the AoE just to clean up right.
了解よ。改造の成果を見せるよ。
Dead.
ハンデは404を敵に回したのが運の尽きよ。
And clear this really quickly too.
私の新発明。降参するのは今のうちよ。反抗するなんだな。浅はかな行動を悔い改めなさい。
It's no problem, it's no problem.
見せるよ。ハンデは
This is just a story-based game,
了解よ。
so...
浅はかな行動を悔い改めなさい。
Which I'm half reading it and then half doing the other parts, so...
みんな警
A
戒を
nice
怠らない。
casual
安
thing,
全に
right?
帰還するまでは気を抜けないわ。
To be fair, I'm not even sure how long this would take me. To be honest. I thought it was gonna be shorter, now I think it's gonna be long as normal.
私の新発明。
So, I enjoyed the characters though, so... I'm still sad that I didn't get Victor, but I don't want to spend money. I don't want to spend money on gacha games, so... I want to believe I don't want to spend money on gacha games. Oh, no husbandos. There's no husbandos in Girls Frontline. So. Yeah, I must spend, but I don't want to spend. I might need to change the characters I'm using. I'm just lazily using auto. Yeah, I might have to restart. I OP. Oh yeah, that is the question. No, I don't think so. Might have to start all over. I'm lazy. My laziness has failed me. Oh, I should have changed one of the characters. One more of the characters. Oh yeah. Has a lot of XCOM style of combat. So, it doesn't have like the difficulty curve as the game until you get later in the game for the weeklies and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I should have switched her out. Yeah, she's gonna kill it. Yeah, and they have a first game too, but it's not the same. Yeah. That's the last one. Oh yeah, character based. And not expendable units. I think they mentioned they are, but they're not. Oh, I thought she said ketchup. There's something I want to click on, I don't remember. The poles have her name on it. I don't think my luck is there with me.
今年は睡眠ノルマを達成できなかった。
Got a regular 10 pull I can do. Yeah, I can. See my luck on a regular 10 pull. Did I say my pulls have my name on it? To be honest, it's not like the rare one, so. This is standard banner, so it's not very important. Hello? Yes, or twice. That's lucky. Even though I wasn't meaning to get her. Really getting more copies of her. It's generally a good thing, so. Let's go to the other story. I have 4 more to go. Running off of knowing security program and climbing into abandoned buildings has the advanced age of minds. My goodness. Ah, I guess she's good with Springfield then. Because I've been just buffing her after that. A vegetarian? No. I'm not vegetarian, but if I was given a vegetarian meal, I would eat it, so. I also like veggie pizzas, but I also like normal pizzas, so. But yeah, I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm fine with eating a vegetarian meal. Didn't you say it was good to get limber once in a while? Yes, appreciate amount, but not to this extent. I need to get rid of this bot from Twitch. Yeah, are you sure Lemmi's here? Yeah, its last appearance was entering this place with no record of it leaving. I think the chance that it's still here are good. Oh yeah, veggies are good. Generally, more Americans should eat less meat and eat more vegetables, so. Oh yeah, so there's this place around here named, let me remember its name. Okay, so there's a, CCC map. Oh, there's a piece of joint that's named, like, Metal Mushroom. And, so it has a veggie pizzas. And one of them, it has mushrooms and a whole bunch of other sauce and things, toppings. Yeah, a lot of people eat meat, but I'm just saying that maybe we eat too much meat or something, but that doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things. Because it's not like people can change a lot of people's minds on things. And if you like it, you like it, so I'm not telling how to eat. Oh yeah, melon mushroom. Like really nice. So yeah, its last appearance was entering this place with no record of who's eating. I think the chances that it's still here are good. But yeah, I got a bitch pizzas. Not nice. Well, I like the venison. Deer sausage is always good too. So yeah. I think yeah, deer sausage is probably my most favorite thing that my parents get, or my dad gets when he goes hunting. I don't really care about the other meat parts, but like deer sausage just tastes different and good. Even though they mix in like a little pork or beef or something, but still. Oh yeah. The building's construction seems to have been cut off right after its roof was erected. Unfinished, furnished windows adorn vaulted concrete walls like black holes, and the structure's reinforced iron framework is visible from countless places. Oh, I see some traces of the foam. This must be the place. Who knows where Looney is hiding? This building has more than a dozen floors. You just have to go floor by floor. These stairs are only serviceable once here. If Looney hasn't left the building, we just out. You'll be able to find it. Does Professor know about this? I sent him a couple coordinates a moment ago. He said he'll be here soon. I haven't tried any of that, but if it's good, I'll always take a try. I'm more the person that likes spicy stuff on my pizza. Like peppers and stuff, so yeah. Let's move up. Lord, there's nothing here. Wait, over there at the stairs, is that only? Snowing. Looney lives at the entry of the stairway, running upwards after Nagant looks over. Stop right there. Then just chase Looney, runs away, spraying foam upon the stairs as it moves up. Damn sorry, I'm going to catch you. Ah, look out underneath you. Whoa, why am I off the ground? Whoa. Something on the bubbles. Yeah, it tumbles down the stairway. Yeah, recently I've been buying like those one-person microwavable pizzas, and those have been good. Like deep a dish, and you buy a pack of 2 from I think Red Baron, and those aren't bad, or at least for me anyway. So yeah. He immediately approaches, helping Nagant up. Thanks. Are you alright, Nagant? I'm not young like you lot are, but it's fine. But it's just a flight of stairs. I don't break that easily. And touches her head slightly, giving her hat a pat after making sure it's still on her head, and exhales a sigh of relief. Jeez, be careful. Sigh, I must really be old. Can't even avoid a trap set by a little kid. If we go there by the systems were created, then we might actually be older than you. I mean mental age. Oh yeah. Well, my parents usually buy DiGiorno's, and I don't really like ordering out. So I would prefer like a frozen pizza I can recook myself. So. Nice. I tried Walmart pizza, but it does not taste good. I think it killed my stomach. So yeah. The temptation of it being jalapeno flavored topping was too great, so I could not say no to the pizza. I can't help but worry a little. Are you really okay? My frame's fine, look, all my limbs are perfectly good. I got stands up flexing her body and hopping on the spot. So long as she still has her hat, she'll be alright. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. So I was walking to the Mexican, or international aisle, and the Mexican section, and one of the crusts were Captain Crunch hard tacos. So I was saying, like, really? I should take a picture of this, but I didn't. Like, Captain Crunch tacos. Like, who would, it's like, I don't know, I would say that's like a super American thing to just sugarize something. So, yeah. To doughy. Oh, well, to the thing is my parents have a pizza cooker that spins around and it cooks it well. And they don't get the really doughy or thick breaded one. They get the thunder one, I think, so. But yeah. Like, I think just dousing anything with sugar is American thing at this point, right? So yeah. So I'm gonna see, yeah, I read that. Come on, let's go catch that nasty little kid that doesn't respect their elders. The chair carefully moves upstairs, following me to the abandoned building's roof. Snowing. That sounds interesting, but I'd probably try it once and then probably never get it again. Maybe. Though to be fair, pizza's probably more healthy than most cereal, so there's that food for thought. Lumi walks in circles around the empty space, quickly running towards the edges of, Pa's sight. Lumi, there's no more of this nonsense. The professor has been worried looking for you all over. Come back home with us. Thin crust is the best. Yeah. Well, I like that, and then sometimes if it's like cheese filled or stuffed crust, then yeah. There's like my two. I'm fine with the like thin and then filling crust, so. But yeah. Well, Japanese don't eat bread a lot, and they probably like view the bread as a dessert, not a main dish, if that makes sense. I also have got a lot of sugar out of my diet. Most I get is the honey in my coffee, and that's it. So, snowing. Let me ignore the edges over closer to the edge as it spins. A tiny safely railing into the place at the top level of this abandoned building. Yumi is only a few steps away from falling off the edge. Come back, it's dangerous. Yeah. Well, I also want to try like I've seen the Japanese pizzas with little hot dogs or shrimp inside the crust, and it's like, I want to try that, but I don't know if I want to home cook that. So yeah. Papa John's pizza is really good. Like, I prefer that pizza over the others, and they also give you like spicy peppers in it, which I like eating. So yeah. You can't out Pizza Hut. We're on the 12th floor. What to do? Okay, we need to draft up a rescue plan and ensure Lumi's safety. A rescue plan? I don't think we need to railroad ourselves like that. It's easy enough to get it to come over here. Yeah, most consistent. Yeah. I don't like really greasy pizza, so yeah. It might be the people that run the place. That's usually the other issue, is having people that make good employees that make good pizza. So that's another issue in itself. What's that head of yours come up with? Oh, we need a little kid. At the end of the day, all we need is something that it's interest in to lure it over. Yeah, roll the dice. Gotcha roll. Oh, let me look at. Oh, then what is Lumi's interested in? Candy, toys. I think it's about it for what kids are attached by. Those things are a bit too mundane, aren't they? Lumi isn't really a kid after all. For robots on new batteries, machine maintenance memberships. Those are just your favorites. What do you think Lumi likes then? Thanks for seemingly coming to a conclusion. She comfortably takes out the form of prison, putting her hand on her hips. Come back, Lumi. If you listen like a good kid, I'll buy buy a nice hat for you. Well, yeah, but isn't Little Caesars a cheap too? And the pizzas aren't bad for the price, so yeah, it's like a nice cheap. I think they're better than the Walmart pizza I had, thinking about it, so. Here's enough for the gun's plate there, almost freezes solid and silent Thomas for a moment. Not you, why would it be interested in hats? Then I'll go with this. And it makes a weird face at me. Ah, jeez. The god's only manages to carry Lumi, who moves yet closer to the edge. This is no good, let's handle this. Kesha rummaged through her pockets, pulling out pieces of candy in shape of diamonds as they're on a ring. She waves it in front of Lumi. Shiny, shiny. Lumi takes a few steps away from the edge, interested. Here we go. See, of course kids like shiny things. That's certainly one way to put it. Kids aren't dragons sleeping on piles of gold. Close enough. Oh no, it stopped again. Kesha's shaking the ring and Lumi's unswayed, returning to its edge. A super pepperoni. It doesn't work anymore. Of course, you have no experience dealing with children young as you are. Watch, he. As begins a series of strange movements crossing her arms in front of her chest. The hairs are just a super galaxy. Yeah, I haven't ordered down in a long time for pizza, so I don't know what the price would be. Lumi stares at Nagan, tilting its head. Hey, what are you doing? I'm doing this Galaxy Man's routine. Don't kids like these kind of shows? Howdy, howdy, nomad. Yeah, you're the only one here who's a fan of old pre-war stuff here. See, Lumi isn't interested at all. It's okay, I've got one more trick up my sleeve here. Earth Defense Squad badge. Megan produces a pen in shape of a star, raising it up to her head. The paint falling off that thing. Where the hell did you get it? I think I went to Taco Bell to have the Doritos crust. When they had that going on, I went to go get it with my brother. Because I wanted to try out the Doritos crust taco, I think it was. So that's why I went. And then before that, probably occasionally. Because I like the Supreme tacos. I'm that type of person. And then, yeah. Yeah. Is that so? Never mind where I got it from. No little kid can resist superhero merch. Come on, Yumi, get over here. This awesome badge is waiting for you. Star! Moves a few steps towards the three, but it quickly loses interest, returning to its previous position. Another failure. It can't be. What kind of kid doesn't like superhero merch? Or hero stuff? I said merch. There's no real saying that it has to be the case, right? Yeah, well, to be fair, when I lived with my parents, the only time we went out to eat is when we were on a road trip. Before that, my parents would cook all their dinners at home. So, never had the real keen on going out to eat. So, I would not be surprised if it was half oatmeal. I just noticed that the sausage link, breakfast sausage link that I eating has soy filler in it. Well, the Walmart brand doesn't. But the Walmart brand has less sausage links in it, so. But well, wouldn't the oatmeal have the same texture as the meat? I guess. In that way. And that's why they use it. So. That's what I would think. Is it more of a texture thing that works with the meat as a filler? That's why they probably picked that over the soy. Or it's cheaper, I don't know. There's no real saying that it has to be the case, right? Well, we need to use more direct methods then. Let's just go grab it. Cheapest for days. I got Laura's into a running stance just before she sets up Yomi's turn to begin stirring. Music present. Yomi approaches again, far more interested than before. Hold on, Lumi's coming over. Oh, is it because Yomi's ringtone? That's the track a professor was playing on the vinyl record back at his house, right? Yeah, well, there's an anime I watch and basically says, well, we used to make our food, the food that the humans eat, trash. But apparently they got angry even though we flavored it and it tasted like normal food. So, I mean, if you flavor something good enough, we won't tell the difference. Yeah. Yeah, that's mine. I thought it was a nice tune, so I said to as my ringtone. Oh, a call from Starkey. Don't answer it, just like a Yumi. Yumi stops at its second as it hears the music. It quiets down, gently beginning to spin on the spot. It just wants to dance. What is it doing? I can't be sure, but it feels like it's almost dancing. That can't be it, right? I don't have any neural record of a type of dance that's just spinning around. But look, it's spinning exactly to the beat. If that's the case, I'm sorry, Starkey. To keep the music playing, Yuri declines the call, picking up where the ringtone left off on the terminal. The gentle tune draws Yumi in even closer, like a child in a lovely dream. Yuri slowly moves backwards with the terminal in hand. Yumi follows as it spins, leaving the rift's edge. Now. As Yumi is distracted by the music, Nagan and Kiska flank on both sides, producing a rope from her bag. Nagan quickly hug ties Yumi. Church, well, there's the Spice Wars and stuff, so, I like things seasoned, but at the same time, I don't like them seasoned, if that makes sense. It'd be weird, but I just like, rice plus meat plus the vegetables is probably my most favorite. Sometimes a little sauce on top, or fried rice with, random vegetables and meat in it, and then, like, doused with soy sauce and hot sauce. So, yeah. Dude, thank goodness I brought the rope just in case. This only worked for a bit, right? The kid's trauma after waking up amplifies the normal tempo, you know. Just tying up won't do. We need to make sure that Lumia won't go out of control again. And the only thing we need to do is control the permissions to Lumi right now. My goodness. Am I really on holiday here? 10 times normal overtime, right? Wouldn't cover the effort I put into today. Oh, nice. Yeah, I started not salting in my food because most of the stuff has salt in it already. And then eating canned stuff probably has a lot of salt, so I don't even know how much salt intake I'm taking. I think I'm taking over the most, but yeah. I'm good at some. Ellie and Krishna rushes up to Nick outside despite her very vocal comment. Krishna joins the other in the level 2, accessing Lumi's systems. Shattered pieces of data drifts through level 2. I need to eat more fish, to be honest, but I need to find a way to weave it into my lazy cooking style. Ellie extends a hand to touch one such place, but no avail. The data fragment passes through Yumi's, wandering in the distance. Oh yeah, I like sushi. I like kimbap too. I wish I could make my own kimbap. Probably make it a lot. Like, I go to the Korean place and order it all the time. I even ask if they have it, if it's another Korean joint. The ground beneath them, made of turgid data, begins to fade and rub. All fluffy, flowery and fluffy like snow is this Yumi's world. Tilapia. Level 2 aren't actually like this at all. I would say this comes out to Lumi's mining system. Imports being so old that they're causing incompatibility with adults. Our environments here are becoming unstable too. Yeah, we're verifying Lumi's logic hub and grab the control permission. Staying here too for an extended period might be dangerous. Yeah, he's right. My senses are tingling. Everyone over there on the right. Are those weird-shaped things approaching us? The group looks in the direction indicates. Behind the shining stream of electricity, information fragments congregate, forming dangerous shapes. Where'd they come from? There's so many. Judging by the shape, they might be viruses. Only viruses can produce such massive blobs of air data. They're not viruses. Look over there. And I looks over to see the fragment. There's something to becoming new enemies. These enemies are all converted from normal data. We happen to be in a cache area in Lumi's system. I get it, it's data overflow. Yeah, the fragments are all legit data and of themselves, but because of the sheer size and the data destruction algorithm, they're taking up a lot of the cache. Oh, I did not know that. Judging by the current circumstances, these chunks of data are overflowing in Lumi's operational space. The odds are that the pieces of data are the reason why Lumi's going out of control. Krishna draws her weapons with a flashing, firing 2 shots towards the enemy, forming a stream of data. The shattered fragments spray into countless directions. During her explanation, Yugan slaps her own forehead. Oh yeah, that's it. I have no clue. You might have to look it up on the wiki and it'll make more sense or something. Or it's just how the fish is. I mean, of course, the young ones should be knowledgeable about these things. Good kid. Behind you. You don't touch my hat, willy-nilly. I'm gonna destroy the enemy with a single punch to death. Flies and objects shattered in an instant. Ah, yeah, that is preferable. Nice swing there. Yeah, I'm not a veteran in name only. Heck, they're reassembling themselves. What? And it takes a brisk few steps backward and fragments ribbon forming a cube. Cube faces off for a second, but the cube does not express any desire to attack. It is not an enemy. This cube's kind of familiar, is it? It's a gift box, right? It's shaped like one. The bow tie on top is mimicking a package ribbon, right? It was attacking us just as scary. Why is it forming a gift box now? So let me try and tell us something. Who knows? With this much erosion data here, it's possible to predict how it will act. There might be something inside the box. Let me take a look. Ah, nice, nice. Wait, I mean, don't touch it just yet. And he reaches for the box the moment she makes comment, a gap appears on top of the box. For projection, it soon appears. He's felt really wrong. It depicts a lovely woman pushing a door open. She runs towards her husband, who walks in her direction, hugging him tightly. I did it, Browning, a prototype. I got a prototype. I like eating fish, but I also like eating shrimp a lot, so... I'm just more of a not a lobster person. I just never had good lobster. And I also feel bad for the lobsters in the tanks. I want to like have a pet lobster someday, but I don't think that's a thing, right? They won't let me just go to the store and say, I want that one, but don't kill it. I just want it in like, can you give me it in a bowl or something? I want to take it home. So. And it turns around to shake the camera, holsters hand waving at her husband. A heavy robot foot can be seen, seems like metallic plates jointed with new and shiny bolts. Come say hello, Lumi. The angle begins to shift and move, accompanied by the sound of metallic motors as its surroundings come into view. Squeaking. It can only make a few simple sound, right? But it'll be the future of AI. Professor Browning, you will have to redouble your efforts on your research project. Yeah, nothing would stop me, but I need to get a tank and stuff, and then, I don't know, I just feel awkward doing this. I want that one. It looks like, I like the most alive one and, the cutest one, so I'm going to take it home. Don't kill it. I'm not going to eat it. Yeah, people think they don't feel anything, but yeah, they probably do. They just don't want to think that it doesn't, like, harm them in any way. The somewhat blurry video takes in the environment happily smile a couple. Owner info updated. Rosie Condolia? Browning Condolia? Yeah. The video gets off the gift box, splits into bit, sharing a new one and mixing into the surrounding, change the data. Was that man Peretta Browning the one that ought to be his wife named Roni? Most likely, but the video files should have been within the search. It's all mixed up with the cache, so it follows that Umi's data processing has gone wrong somewhere. But yeah. I had a freshwater tank, but I couldn't keep the freshwater shrimp alive too well. I was able to get like the Danios, get the blue tetras alive. And I enjoyed that, but I don't have my fish tank anymore, sadly. You enjoy what you enjoy. There's a lot of food places I've been around here, but I'm not really going out type. Yeah, but I'm a little curious why these data fragments turn into a gift box. Look, there's more ahead. The fragments are condensing again. Another box. He approaches a newly formed box. Gift box. This is the second time. I can't help but feel that there's some kind of meaning to this. Nice. For me, I don't know. I think I would pass on gambling if I had to. I would have a gambling issue. Like, I have the issue of, I usually do better when I'm losing a lot. I don't know. Yeah. Hard to guess what silly kid is thinking, might as well see what's inside this time. I usually go into the slot machine stuff with my own grandparents because they brought us to a gambling place when we were old enough, so. Nice. Oh yeah, well you just assume that if you're gambling money, you're going to lose it. It's better off to think that way than you thinking you have a baseline. I'm doing good, Nomad. How are you? I'm just progressing through the story. Miscalculation. My AC is also on, so if you hear a distortion, that's it. If he touches the box's surface, a projection appears just like before. A lot of my YouTube chat's talking about food. The images them is much clearer. Yeah, great stuff about food. I think my grandmother gave me, I don't remember how much, like 20 bucks, and my brother's 20 bucks, and my brother gambled, one of them gambled enough to buy a drink, and he still had 20 bucks at the end, and then everybody else won more money. I won like 100. My other brother won 40, and my grandfather, I think, won probably like 40-ish. My grandmother ended up with $5, and she was mad. She's like, why did everybody win money except me? So yeah, the slot machine experience. The room lights are off, moonlight spills in from the outside, exceptionally bright in the darkness. Renise sits in the rocking chair by the window with Bonnie at her side. So, the unknown amount of time that has passed left its mark on them. Be it swell or deep, Renee appears a little more sickly than before. Sorry, work tied me up a little. Sorry for being late. Brought you some flowers. Guess she's dying from some sort of sickness. And some paper over to my system. From tomorrow on, I should have a lot more free time. Renee accepts the bouquet with a smile, the white flowers inside akin to the patches of pure white snow. I know you've been busy, it's alright. Has the project been progressing as normal? Naturally, our official snow has been established and is now seeking investment. Then the project's full realization. It might still need some time, but there's hope now. I really do miss it. The snow that we had when we were little. Do you think we'll be able to see it again? Of course, we'll have pure white snow falling from the skies, and you, me, Lumi, and everyone else will be able to have this blessing from the sky. It'll be my gift to you. With the sound of its own name, the holder of the camera wobbles a little. Snowing. Mechanically replaying the word, it approaches the couple a little. Roman, Lumi, and the snow were both my wishes, but it looks like I'll have to leave it to you to fulfill them. Ronnie crushes taking his wife's hand and gently kissing it. There was a time my research went unnoticed by everyone except you. Only you would discuss it with me deep into the night. From the moment I asked for your hand, your wishes have been mine as well. I only wish that this program could move along faster just a little bit. The camera turns towards the window. The moon has already sequestered itself behind the clouds, and even the stars are difficult to perceive. The voice grows muffled. The images flash a few times before our projection cuts off again. So the snow and Lumi are both Rumi's wishes. He hasn't stopped. In all those years, even after Rumi's passing, no wonder Lumi is so important to him. You do realize this was filmed a long time ago, right? Yeah, the professor looks way younger than he is now. I've gotten good guess when Lumi was built, the technology wasn't as developed in order to allow it to learn by itself, and he set to intake information as frequently as possible. Unfortunately, the filtering and selection of the intake seem to be flawed, so it cannot judge for itself which information should be retained and what should be deleted. Yet, yeah, in the professor's field of study is different. Chances are he doesn't dare to modify Lumi's code without a good reason, and so he would never had figured out the problem or caused by external conflict. That would make sense. The professor has been loading Lumi with more and more information these years too. If its ability to organize and tidy up data is far lesser than it intakes, the system operational capacity is bound to be taken up. It follows that Lumi keeps having failures even after repairs each time. I'm still confused about one thing though. Just now these projections have appeared by forms of gift boxes. Once would be written off as coincidence, but there's countless forms of gathering data logically taken. The odds are just too low. There must be some deeper logic. Ah, jeez. That is something to see about. I see a lot of slot machine stuff in gas station nowadays, but in a grocery store, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I see them in gas stations a lot of times. Well, to be fair, I think I've seen in Illinois a Korean restaurant having it because I guess the Korean food's not that good. Could it be that the gift Lumi wants? So if we get the correct gift to Lumi, we are appeasing a child, and that problem might go away. Do you really need to go down the rabbit hole, my good senior? Oh, some people just like, I don't know, the addiction to have about the chance of winning. Oh jeez, I wish I would have won 50k. But yeah, I find there's pretty severe at the level. The entire level 2 is messed up and we can't predict its actions using normal logic. Yeah, our priorities are still to continue forward and control towards the control center and acquire the control permissions. Then the presser can run some checks and maybe then we will have the answers. The control center is right up ahead. It's just too quiet here. I haven't heard a peep of anything. The defenses are too. These overflow enemies from before haven't appeared again either. There might be an ambush. Oh, don't just say things like that. If there really was. We got Jessica over to the right. Ambush. Jessica is surrounded by Yumi. A hulking beast comes into her view of their vision monoculars. Huge. The great machine spins in place. Kirsha's attention is pulled to the giant gift box floating above its head. A crowd of smaller defense bots gather around the massive beast. I knew it would turn out like this. It's so tall. Ah, yeah. I heard that they're limiting 1 card back per person now. Judging by the visual monoculars on the feedback, it should be at least 5 meters tall. Cannot be helped. It looks similar the way it turns out to. Could this thing be me? Jeez. There must be some similarities. There's only a few. Maybe the corrupted data is influencing things. Why would Yumi appears in its own little tube though? This should be the form the system firewall takes, the gift boxes, and then there should be a system core. Yumi protecting gift is the reality of the firewall protecting the system core. Yumi protecting gift is reality of the firewall protecting the system core. What is with the gift boxes? Yeah, Yumi's probably right about this one. See, youngings are very They're slowed down a little sometimes. Yeah. Or yes, I'm skiing. The gift boxes are some sort of aiming them. What's it really trying to get across? Everything it does is completely devoid of logic. There's nothing to be deduced here. We can ponder that after the controls are, we should think about how to get past the firewall first. Gift. Before the trio closes the disc, the massive Lumi suddenly stops spinning. Countless dab fragments merge flying towards it. Lumi's body becomes even larger, affected by the fragments. Brad, take out now. Damn it, our presence here must be taking the system errors more severe. We can't let this continue, or Lumi's original base code will influence as well. Senior, Yohi, let's go. Yeah, we'll deal with the defense box first, and then let's focus on Yumi. We got nods and the three approach the defense system together. Dong. He looks even weaker than before. The veins on her shovel arm pop upwards with a jarring nearest line connected to it. Oh yeah, Pokemon cards going strong. Why isn't it like a recent uptick recently? Because the new card packs are like really nice. Or something. Minnie struggles to keep her eyes open. Her exhale form a thin layer of mist on the mask she wears. A television in front of her plays dated recordings. In the recordings, a girl places her hand on the young gentleman's waist, and the two proceeds towards the dance floor. Rumi. Camera moves close to Rumi's at the sound. Shovel hand slowly reaches over. I'm sorry, the project will have to continue without me. And Roman Snow. The recording draws Rumi's attention. She fails to continue her sentence. In the television, she moves to the music with Browning still young and lively. Yeah, a lot of people want to relive the nostalgia nowadays. I think some people want to live in a time period that there was no social media anymore. So, yeah. I got into the cards, but I never got into the games themselves, so. A flower in full bloom rests upon her breast. To the tune of dancing in dreams, the sway helms of Rumi's dress forms light green waves in the air. That year, the man who knew only research at the Winter Ball, he asked for the first dance with a red face. Ah, nice. I think I played like the first 3 and then stopped and then played the newest one recently, a Pokemon. So I only play other Pokemon games, I haven't got the time to, nor do I have a Switch to do it. I mean, if it was possible, I would like to have one more dance with him to watch the first snowfall, to see white all around, even for just a few seconds. Not long ago, the defense machine destroyed by Yohi and the others had formed a new gift box, and contacts revealed themselves upon a touch. Ah, nice. A video recording, and the gift box turns into fragments flying towards the giant Lumi. Yohi directs all of her computer power going over the informational data, going over the information she collected. Jeff's now dancing. I got it. I understand it all now. Yohi's voice detaches Nikon's attention. Have you found anything yet? But yeah, we're just putting too much thought into it. The gift box doesn't really mean what it wants. It means that it wants a present. Although that might not even be unclear. Claire put something that Lemmy treasures as a gift to it every day it spends with the professor. And his wife was a present. Alright, South Pacific, have a good one. So it just keeps taking in more and more information until its system failed. That's not all it is. All Lumi's operational logic is in its recordings. It isn't spinning around for no reason. Nor is it prank Lumi's. Don't just stand there and talk, look at it. Snow. Lumi raises his arms, stiffly spilling out a slurry of dead fragments. It falls upon the three like descending snow, beginning to bury them. It can snow in level 2. Is there a way to make it stop? Whoa. Critically disadvantaged. Nara is starting buried by the ambulance like that. Only her arms remain visible, grasping at the air. Puff. Hey, my good singer, you see the high of your own flaws now. Wow. Fishy grabs the gun's hand, pulling her up with some effort. To be treated like a carrot by my junior at this age. Lawbreaker, snowing. It's snowing. The overflow's getting worse. We need to make it stop. What can we... I know music, dance, and dreams. Jessica, help me pull it up, please. Okie dokie, make sure you pay the fee. Hurry up. Soon after level 2 is filled with musical mode as the track begins to play, and instead of spewing, pace slows down. Snowing dance gift. Oh, it's working when he seems to be remembering this. Oh yeah. I played Magic once, or a few times, and I got annoyed because somebody played a deck that basically, if I didn't have any of the right cards, I would lose at the end because he would like, I don't even remember what it did. Either made me draw all my cards, or make him draw his cards and wipe me out. So yeah, I think that would annoy me. So, what's next? A more direct approach. Yeah. I guess also my playstyle is like buffing up a unit and having it attack too, which is not very good. So, I think that's my other issue. Alright, Vector looking go. Okay, so turns the weapon in her hand, but he shakes her head. Now this might simulate Lumi's already unstable system more and cause telegram. We need to release its control mechanism by itself. Get it to do it that of its own ventilation. What do we do? I want to give Lumi a present. Please help me. Yeah. My brother's getting into Warhammer now, buying the little statues and stuff. A really expensive hobby. So he picks out a message from her neuron records. Scan one presser around mentions Lumi in his own home while sent a bar cookies drift through the air. Lumi is something my life left behind. Its existence is special to me. To me, it's grown more like a little child. I teach it what I know, bit by bit. Lumi is very important to me. Will that bit work? Yeah, pricey, and my brother's getting into it. It's like, I don't think I will get into it. I'll probably play some of the Warhammer games, though. I don't know. But we'll have to try. Please, help me out. When the guy in Kirska's descend, the narrow clouds are packaged as a fragment. Shining with electric light, the fragment is placed in a virtual gift box and delivered to mess up with Yumi. Also, I buy, like, oh, I used to buy figures, I haven't bought any recently. So that costs a lot of money. Or more money that I wish to not, more money that I don't like really spending on myself, I guess. I'm at a point in life that I guess I wish I had, like, less material possessions and more tangible, not, something more useful. If you know what I mean. I don't know what the word for it. Something memory-wise that's worth having. Like, if you give a kid a present all their life and nothing else, and like a few fun times, I guess, and we'll basically have nothing, right? So, yeah, like I said, I only buy games when they're on sale. Occasionally I buy a game that's not on sale, but mostly if it's on sale, I'll buy it. So, or if somebody throws money on me on stream, I'll buy a game because of the money throwing. But that's about it. Please mess up Lumi. Accept this gift of ours. Yeah, buy useful things. Also like buying manga. I like the tangible aspect of it, so there's that too. And novels and stuff. I'm sure I can feel the professor and his wife unspoken wishes. The thing is most familiar with. As the music ends, the giant Lumi completely settles down. The dad within the tiny little back sensors massive bucks out above Lumi. Yeah. Finding a whole bunch of things and then buying them and not using them. Not long after the gift box, it protects the disparate cracks with countless data fragments bleeding outwards. The lighter fragments crack again, turning into drifting snow, perfect through the unkept level 2. Is something wrong with my vision model? Is there prediction on those fragments in the air? Your vision model aren't that old yet. Those are old records of Lumi's ride for the precious living while his wife up there. Don't take the opportunity to mock me. Megan puts a hand on Krishna's shoulder. Her attention is soon pulled away by a blurry image upon a fragment. Ah, nice. I'm guessing you don't have VHSs, or you turn the VHSs into DVDs unless you're not that old. So, on the bright side and pleasant afternoon, Professor Browning takes his wife's hand, drawing them along a small garden path. In the living room's gentle light, Rooney and the Professor Browning together inspect Lumi's frame. Bathed in the moonlight, Rooney turns about to call out the two figures, one large and one small. Looks like Lumi really was fond of those two. Those fragments are gone. This place looks like it's going back to normal too. Oh, nice. And we expect that release its controls again. I wish I'd buy like a few more DVDs, I guess, for movies I liked. I don't think I didn't really have much of a job back in the day, so don't really have money to spend it on, right? So, yep, I've already got the permission, currently removing the firewall quarantine program. About 5 seconds from it having the permissions in full. We won't be moving about randomly after this. Good work, let's head out and take a closer look at Lumi. After the quarantine period, Nishka enters the viewing takes one more look at the image upon the data fragment before cutting off her connection to. It's finally over. We won't go rogue again, right? I don't think my bones can handle being put through the ringer like that again. Most likely not. Restart Lumi after getting the permissions and overflow data. His cache should have been cleared out for now. There won't be any abnormalities in the short term, but if the algorithm improves as time goes on, there might be an overflow again, though that might be none of our business. Gosh, we really have to put in a way too much effort for this flash for Professor Promiseless. What a terrible deal. No, we're not done yet. Ah, nice. I worked at a Asian buffet for like maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks before getting fired. And it was like run by a white guy, I think it was, and a whole bunch of, yeah, there was no Asians working there, basically. I think I was the only Asian person, maybe 2 others, maybe, out of all their like 15 plus employees. And I think one guy didn't speak English, so. Yeah, he walks forward and still bound Lumi greatly undoes the ropes. It might go off again. It's better to leave it tied up now. It should be fine, right? Oh, yeah. People get the idea that a lot of Asian restaurants just only wants Asian people. And I was like one of the few that I saw that wasn't like that whatsoever. So, I didn't really eat the food there, and the food wasn't that good either. Like, quantity-wise, there wasn't a lot, like a huge choice either. So, yeah, Hispanic. He pats Nomi's round head free of restraints. Nomi begins to slowly spin again. Well, the second most spoke language in the United States is Spanish. The third most spoken in Georgia is Korean, so, but yeah. Why is it doing that again? It's alright. And we just wanted to tell the professor about the wishes Remy left with it at a time of the year where there should be snow. That's why the holiday president wanted to give the professor like money. So that's what I was doing, why it kept running away though. Because it saw Adele dancing out inside a music box. Huh? Yeah. I don't like a lot of the Americanized buffets, to be honest. I mostly eat the shrimp and stuff. It's mostly the Asian buffets that I like going to, and the really good ones. So, I end up being a lot of fried scallops, I think, and fried shrimp, along with a lot of their like Mongolian beef and what was it? Egg rolls and stuff like that. You two look at this first. Very since the video content of the last gift box to Miga and Kishka. I mean, it isn't loaded with any knowledge relevant to dancing so far as it knows. The little doll's dancing might very well be the same thing Professor dancing with his life in that recording. Ah, nice. Yeah, I live in Georgia, so. Yeah. I used to live in Illinois because of my soon-to-be ex-wife. I live in Georgia now, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the city I'm in has a lot of Korean churches, so I go to a few of the Korean restaurants occasionally, and then the Korean Asian store to buy my ramen. Perhaps because it's caused a similar scene. Lumi exits the records, saying inside his system, tells me that Professor about his wife's final wishes and also wants to give bits and pieces. It's collected over 2 years to the professor who has been missing his wife as a gift. Ah, nice. I lived near do you know where St. Louis is in Missouri? I lived near the military base next to the city, so. Yeah, my dad hated driving through it because my grandparents lived in Wisconsin, and we would have to drive through it, but the drive was awful, so he hated it. Now it tells him to go around Chicago, and he loves it. It's like driving through Nashville. I hate driving through Nashville. So, it cannot actually express itself because of the system errors and thus fell into confusion and permanently causing trouble. So it's been spinning around like that because it's imitating dolls it saw. That's how I wanted to tell the professor. That's the professor. Ah, nice. Oh, nice in the way that you live there. I don't even know. But yeah. Especially gestures that remain still spinning in circles. Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, that's what dancing means to those who cannot hear, feel, to entrust memories to those who are watching. Yeah. Like, yeah, driving, I haven't driven in any other city that isn't that bad. So, AI is really that advanced. You shouldn't just concern yourself with those things at that time like this, you stupid brat. Yuri stares at me for a moment, suddenly raising her head and following her hands in her fist. I'm going to help it. With what? You're going to help it dance for the professor? I don't imagine that would be easy. It would be hard for anyone to glean hell from spinning. There's no way you'll be able to sync your dance stuff with it. Its ports are outdated, and we just might mess with its system real good. It's first of that is not having a breakdown. What do we do then? How about you just show Professor the footage you got? That won't do. No, he shakes her head rigorously. Yeah. Chattanooga was another issue. At least Chattanooga, I think, I only had to change, like, move lanes, like, once, so. And most of the time it was, like, bumper to bumper, and I just bought a semi-truck the whole way out in Chattanooga. So I'm usually fine. Yeah, we must express its wishes to express it on its own. And methinks since there's no robotic shortcuts we can take, let's use the more human approach. Maybe temporarily stops moving in its tracks. Gah. Hold on, I'll help you. Do as I do, remember this well. Recalling the dance moves she saw in the projection, and we begins to play that music again. And yeah, avoid exits, just keep going. I have a GPS in my car, so it makes it easy. She begins with a pose, progressing into an elegant dance cartoon. Her dainty figure's flows contours makes up a familiar sight in Yumi, whose full attention is now drawn to Yui. Gradually, Yumi begins to move as well. It fully concentrates on imitating Yui's movements, clumsily extending its arms. Even with this stuff simplified, Yumi's movements are nothing like Yuha's. I can at least tell it's supposed to be dancing. That's a pretty good start for the movie. Found you. Roman's voice comes from behind the three. He comes to a stop, doubling over with his hands on his knee, catching his breath. At his age, coming up these stairs probably took a considerable amount of time rather than exhaustion through his countenance was full of surprise and settlement. Without a single word, strike the music and dance take him back to ball. That year? Alright. When he constantly turns about, occasionally spilling out bits of foam as if having airs. Some of it falls upon Bones' glasses. He takes them off. Blurry as the surroundings might be to him, he sees clearly the figure of his late wife, clad in a formal dress with his arms around Umi. She extends an arm around him. The couple's remnants of the youth has been long buried but never melted away like the falling snow. Snowing. Umi runs over to the side of Bone. It slightly bumps into his leg, pulling him out the trip down memory lane. All this while I never understood Brian leans down, grasping Lumi's front limb, dancing to a familiar tone. Lumi's been remotely advanced, activating its snow desperation from spraying frosty snow through a abandoned building. It finally did it. This is gonna be the last one. The Sally Say PRY01 Convention Center opens our atmosphere on a clear evening. The snow grows darker. The sky glows darker and darker, but the city convention center only becomes more lively. We're sitting backstage with the VIP passes. Nirgana and Kosuka finds Yohi in the middle of practicing or placing the finishing touches on the performance with Lumi and the professor Ron. Yohi, we're here. Oh, the professor's here too. Are the preparations for the upcoming performance complete? I'm finishing with adjusting the equipment. Yep, everything's in place. I'm feeling good today. I'm disappointing everyone. Alright, happy holidays, everyone. Harry produces a basket as she speaks, sharing multicolored petals inside through the air. Oh, don't just scare people like that. Hey, that's something we're going to bring out on stage. You guys got a sneak peek. Happy holidays. Thank you for inviting us to the show. I heard the tickets were rather difficult to get. The gimmicks of artificial snow pulled in a lot of the audience. I heard the idea came from the senior of yours. If the chance ever arises, please do introduce me to that business genius. Do you mean Starkey? She was originally going to come as well, but stuff came up at the café she works at. But check this out. Yo, he spins around happily. Starkey gave me this bow tie on the back of my dress. Oh, that looks amazing. Every doll knows how to dance or sing. Also do a hanger jet. Handicrafts. Not only is she good at crafts, she's also a makeup whiz. And I met you guys, before I did rather, I was talking to her on the phone. Let me costume promise, so I hung up. I thought she would be angry. But after I told her the circumstance, she complimented me instead. So she's a confident senior too. I really must speak to her if circumstances allow. Right, Professor, how Lumi's been. Any further incidences? After you lot described the cause, I ran some more checks at the central systems and spoke to a friend in that field. There shouldn't be any further issues. Gurgling. After a lot of things are stable, Lumi should be be put into production next. That's still a ways off. After the permanent fence, it still be deleting the overflow data in Lumi again and recompiling the source code. What a shame that technology, left behind. Ryan smiles and nods, turning to the silent Lumi at his side. A shame indeed, but keeping Lumi in good operating order is the most important. I know Rumi's rushes now. Anyway, she'll be always by my side like Lumi. I'll have no regrets. So he nods as the backstage staff begins to call for dancers to get into position. Oh, sorry, it's about time. I need to go prepare for the snow with Lumi and the professor. Your tickets are for the VIPs and the VIPs. Okay. Get ready to catch every mesmerizing move of Lumi's performance up close. And Lumi's going to be performing on top of Brian in the snow. Yeah, right after that experience, I had that change of mind regarding the theory, so I made some changes. I asked the professor to help train Lumi to just sit and watch. You'll be off then. Alright, we'll cheer for you. Leaving Yumi to her business, Nirgana and Koshita returns to the audience seating, finding their spots. Oh, VIP indeed, what a view. Yeah, I don't even have to stand on my tippy toes to see the whole amphitheater. Not bad at all. And what's going on? It's all black all of a sudden. Did they turn the lights off? Turn the lights. No, they kind of watch your visual really be and get that old. But I have checked them a few days ago. That shouldn't be the case at all. For digital fail, then I think permanent loss of vision might be in the cards. No way, I never heard of that happening to a doll. Help me, Krishna. And I'm getting I'll stop messing with you. Krishna Kitchell mercilessly taking the cat's hat off on top of her head. Kushka, bringing her teeth in the cat, begins to reach for Kushka layer. The layer immediately passes over the hat in her hand. Made out of felt, the hat's strawberry colors are adorned with little flowers of yarn. This is a limited edition hat that you always wanted. I thought I bought it as a holiday gift. But it's expensive, isn't it? About how much as much as the flowers presser gave us were worth, right? Yeah, all the money from the sales went into this hat. You're hesitant, so I went and bought it for you. Money's just money, we can always make more. But we'll miss the hat. But we'll miss this hat and it's gone forever. Thanks. I need to think me, just mark me for extra overtime pay in the future. Sigh, I feel like it's such a filler my juniors filler beat me to giving a gift. And the show ends, I'm going to have to pick out a proper present for you too. I'll be waiting then. As they try the lights in the venue converge on stage, I'll be in the middle, gradually rises and you'll hear it take stage. It's with a basket of flowers. Good evening, everyone. Before we get started, we have a few little presents for everyone. Make sure you catch them. Everyone, happy holidays. And he snaps her finger and sends out many red drugs flying to the venue, throwing candies and yellow flower pellets towards the audience. Huh? I head left up, easily claiming a pack. You don't like candy olive, why are you going for those? It's all in the holiday spirit. Take those, the show's about to start. Stuffing the candy into Custer's hand and looks towards the stage with excitement. As the candy pulls the audience's attention, a car full of flowers raises to the middle of the stage. This feels like a Christmas event. Okay, now, then, let's enjoy. Oh, the important screenshot. Wow. Introducing today's special guest as a new artificial snow platform in Lumi. Adorned with a barricade, Lumi stands upon the cart with flowers appearing on stage at the forefront. It turns as it sprays snow in the air. You go, little guy. Do your best. Snow gradually bunkets the stage. Many of the audience members begin to extend their hands. The pure white foam lands on their hands and hair. Be it caused by curiosity or the icy sensation puts a smile on the audience's faces. The audience passion is ignited. The other members of the dance troupe makes the stage carrying petals combined with songs to illuminating the stage. As the music rises and swells, the performance begins in earnest. In the holidays, everyone receives the present they deserve. I was expecting a video. Good. I did this twice. Clean. Thing. How you play this long game? Oh, yeah. Look at those shoes. Oh, that was strange. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One. Wow. Let's see this. Easy peasy. I almost fell. I was going to say easy peasy and then fall. Ah. There's no way of me getting up higher than that. I think. The whole thing was blocking my way. How much high square up is it get on that? I had to play it 7 times. Yeah, I was gonna kill monsters. I don't even know how to do that. Have you watched Recreators? That's like one of my favorite ones. It's on Amazon. I guess it's my personal favorite. I get it being like, for me it's like a 10 out of 10, but for other people it might not be. Like one of my favorite characters are in it, so. Narbella's really nifty. Even though she's not a hero or a villain in the series. So. Oh yeah. Not harem type animes. I like a variety. I just don't like hardcore romance focus. I like rom-coms better. But if the characters like appeal to me, it's more of a character type thing, I guess. So, like, I like the bait series too. Oh, that's how you kill it? And jump on it? I guess that makes sense. This says face to attack, it doesn't feel like it does it. So. I like Steins Gate, even though I probably mentioned it a bit. Oh, that's limited. I guess it doesn't want you to use it too much, so. Trying to think. If I had like a super favorite harem anime. I don't recall. Oh yeah. Oh, I messed up. I need to do this 7 times anyway. I'll ruin you. How about that magical Madoka anime? high taxes? Why are you saying? What kind of funny thing are you talking about? Yeah, well, isn't that the idea? Pain and suffering, and progressing. A little weird jiggle. Yeah, I forget the real meaning, but it's about... If it doesn't have a good ending, then probably ruins the whole entire scope of the manga. Fear and Hunger. And maybe a bit slower. Maybe they did fix it. I'm guessing they just keep floating upwards. Ah. Let me look at what kind of game is Fear and Hunger. It's a really old looking game. Only costs $8 though. I do have to sign into my Steam. You know I sign in? Like old. Oh, I think I've seen the image of this before. I haven't played it. Oh my, that seems interesting. Go. I screwed up. How many times have I played it? Something I kill more monsters. Yeah, 15 kills. I noticed that. Yeah, I try to focus on killing things. Yeah, I thought you had like a normal attacking ability saying that there's attack at the bottom, but you don't get that unless you pick up a power up. So. Okay, or ended poorly for me. Fine. Ah. Ah. Oh, you tried it? I need to try that game because I saw it when it first came out in the trailer and say, oh, it looks nice, but I don't... After it came out, I never had the urge to play it. Like that, and I think there's another game that I felt like playing. Fear and Hunger is a great game. Well, it doesn't look like it costs very much. I'll put it on my favorite wish list, so... The end game's confusing. Ah, let's get out. I hate category. Or a block category is what you're talking about? Categories that you don't want to see. Like, I basically have blocked a whole bunch of words and stuff on X. I think I also done the same thing on Blue Sky, I don't remember. Ah, nice. That's what I heard from it. I've seen ads for the game, so... That little platform almost ruined it for me. I forgot to take the magnet. Ah, nice. I disappeared, didn't it? Ah! It spawned. Well then. Doesn't categories try to help their visibility, I guess? Or something. Something like that. I want to say. I don't know how to use the bombs. I want to say it's Z or something, but I could be wrong. What the hell? Ah. Thank you for the alert. Scout. Oh yeah. Well, ads do keep the lights on, sort of. So I just need to kill 2 more enemies. So. Well, they had to pull out Korea, but still probably doing well. It's just not making money. So, to be fair, I don't think any of the streaming platforms are making money. I don't really count YouTube because YouTube is making money because of other reasons. So. Ah. So. Ah, yeah. Well, they should have not made it like a 100% streaming platform, I guess. But at the same time, they need to, or it'll just be another, I guess, YouTube. They need to like trying to find a way to be not YouTube, but at the same time gather as much people to watch it as YouTube. Like, YouTube is the #1 streaming service, if I remember correctly. Yeah, pop that one. Okay, one more. Fine, I'm done. So yeah. Like Netflix made say we're the #1 streaming platform except YouTube as their explanation. Ah! I was getting the rocket. Anyone wants to watch an ad, I can just activate it. That is the whole event. I'm not gonna roll for the character, I don't really want her. Even though she's a Korean gun, I don't really want her. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, but they would have to, I don't know. maybe a Korean, or not Korean, a Chinese YouTube could probably eventually hit those hours, but I don't think anybody else can. But to be fair, I would say Korea's not playing, or not, I keep saying Korea, but China isn't playing fair in that regard. So yeah. Because doesn't China have their own streaming, I guess, platform or something? I forgot the name of it. But yeah. Yeah, I think I finished the event, I finished the side thing. Can't really do the challenges, so. A razor thing popped up, but yeah. Let me scoot this over here. Oh yeah, they'll also censor their numbers or modify them or not really care. Oh yeah. Well then it probably just targeted Chinese stuff anyway. Like usual. Probably need. Did I post last time as a link? I think I posted Discord as the link. I'll just do it again. Hopefully my video don't like autoplay. I know I don't have my video up. Does it show up if I'm streaming? Here's the link to my Discord. If you want to join. Yeah. A lot of Chinese are like loyalist to their brands, unlike the United States, like more hardcore. So that was like one of the other complaints is they want Chinese goods, made in China, and stuff like that. Comparably, for the most part, or that's what I heard. So. You can take it as it is. I'm not like an expert or anything, so. But yeah. So I don't know who's next on Girls Frontline. Oh yeah, they also have an issue importing because they're an export country, so. Girls Frontline 2 wiki. Like I want Springfield, so. It's like a different wiki. Hopefully one that doesn't like spam me with ads or say something. But yeah. There's ads, but I can close them. And it's not, I don't have a list of characters. Yeah, I failed to get Victor. I really want Victor, so I'll try again if she ever pops up. Springfield, Mina, Eve. I like the twin type ones. Flalia? Probably I think is the other one. And then I think those are like the three that I really want. I don't know if I want Rebelia. And then the Nicoletta. I think that's how you say her name, but yeah. Yeah, all the places are different, right? Like a lot of the Chinese people live on the coast, comparably, even though their country is really big, but they also have a high population. So, yeah, I am born in England, so on a military base. So technically, I have defaulted out of the United States. So, and I've been to South Korea. So yes. I actually been to England twice on top of that. So technically, yeah, I've been out of the United States. comparably to the most people in the world. So yeah. Been out and about. My fan just turned down that con. But yeah. I've been out of the United States by default, being born on a military base. That's why I make fun of saying that I'm more American than everybody because I was born on a military base. Now, how more American can you be than that? So yeah. Yeah, it's a really big base, so I was born in a military hospital. My brothers were born off base, so they were born in a British hospital. Nice. But yeah, I've been. The other issue is because I was born in England, I can't give blood because of the like mad cow disease stuff. I'm unsure if I can give blood because of that, so it's like one of the little issues that I have with being born there, of course, so. Anyway, I need to go to sleep. I will be streaming tomorrow Helldivers 2. Wednesday will be Star Rail because I need to do the story and catch up because of June 11th, I think it was. Saber will be a rollable character, and I would be extremely disappointed if I don't get her. So, yeah, I didn't remember because I was, yeah, I just knew it was like crazy. Yeah, I'll be really disappointed if I don't get Saber, and she's next month on the 11th. So, if I am correct, and then Laboratory Corporation is on Thursday, and then I don't stream Friday, Saturday because of life things. Sunday will be a random game of sorts, but yeah. Yeah, it's nice having you show up. So, it's always nice chatting to somebody while I play something. Anyway, good night. I'll be streaming, or raiding to somebody on Twitch. I would raid somebody on YouTube, but most of the time, most people have their, like, option locked, so I don't bother. Like, I can forward it to another stream, but that doesn't feel, or another one of my videos, but I don't feel like doing that, so. Anyway. Until we meet again, see ya.